Today I'm going to be reviewing the 2007 Transformers movie Voyager class Megatron. So there we are, and there he is in his jet mode. Or at least it's supposed to be a jet mode. Yeah, this is it. I don't really like it that much because it's a little lazy. You can see a hole, and these translucent bits throughout him are supposed to be ice. And it kind of looks nice. I mean, the blue is nice on there. And, hold on. By the way, if you see silver right there, that's not lighting, that's actual silver paint, which I think is nice. And he does have visible head syndrome, which I don't like. And I am missing a missile. There's supposed to be a missile that goes in there, but I don't have it. But if I did, the way you would fire it is by pulling that back and forth. He does have a gimmick that I think is kind of useless, where you lift these up and hold these out, except on mine I got I didn't do it on that one. It's mostly this one I have to do. Lift this up and have it like that. And then pull the, hold on one second, and pull this little thing back like this. And use pincers, which I think are kind of useless. Transformation is actually pretty simple. What you do is that you untab the nose cone like that. Let me turn the light on real quick. You untab the nose cone like this, and you're not supposed to pull the arm off. Put this back on like that, then pull this lever out like that. Lift it like that. Do the same thing on this side. And then untab this. Here's where the automorph occurs. When you hold his legs, everything goes into place. Then tap this in. Oh, there you have Megatron in his robot mode. His robot mode's actually pretty decent, but one thing I don't like is that when you lift him up, his feet automatically close and it gets in the way of movement. Another problem I got is, hold on, his arm cannon is on his left arm instead of the right arm. And it would be more appropriate if it was right there, but one little way around that is that I pull the arm off like this. Oh, and remove this. And let me just put this back in so I don't mix the arms up. And do the same thing on this arm. And in case you want to see what it looks like without those two pieces on, there you go. That's what he looks like without those pieces on. But what I do is that I take the arm cannon off and put this on this arm, but I'm doing it off screen. There we go. And I usually like to move it like that and put it back on. Then go to this arm, put this on. Hold on, I'm doing this off camera. Then put that back on right there and there. That's what I normally do, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to have it the way it's supposed to be. Here's his head sculpt, which looks pretty accurate. One thing I don't like is that he does have light piping, but it's blue. It would be more appropriate if it was red. I get these transparent pieces on him being blue, but his eyes, I don't know why they couldn't just make them red. So yeah, there's my number one gripe, that he's got blue light piping. And speaking of light piping, I forgot to show this off with Optimus yesterday. He does have blue light piping. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. But getting back to Megatron, I have pretty nice sculpted bits on him. It looks fairly movie accurate. And I did put the the arm cam back on. He does still have pretty good proportions. And yeah, you can still do that. I don't know why you'd want to do it. For some reason, this is on a hinge. I don't know why. Because the transformation doesn't require it. And you can take these ice pieces off. The only pieces that I've taken off have been that, but I don't want to take them off. His articulation's pretty good. He's got a ball jointed head. It can look side to side, up and down a little. And he does have ratchety arm movement. Can't do a 360. Well, it could, but this gets in the way. And arms do move outward. And this is on a spring, which is good. And he does have elbow movement. And yes, he's got gorilla arms. And he does have this movement at the hand. And the hands can open up like so. Does have this waist articulation right here. Legs move forward that much, can move back. Can't really move out. Well, I think this one can, not sure. Does have a clickety knee joint, a ratchet knee joint. And it does rotate at that knee joint. And does have ball jointed feet, can move up and down, pivot side to side. And here he is with the Voyager class Optimus Prime from the same line, and yeah, that doesn't really work all that well, because I like having Optimus and Megatron standing eye to eye with each other, them being the same height, and yeah, that doesn't work, and I don't know how tall they are next to each other in the movie, because they didn't, you know. Anyway, that's my review for today. I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.